Dragon, GPS converged. Expect nominal altitude for drogue chute deploy.
Copy that, SpaceX. We show the same.
And those comms confirm that we have regained comms with Dragon, and they're getting ready for drogue deploy here shortly.
Yeah, I love these tracking shots. Again, that is Dragon in the center of your screen. We've got visuals of it, and we're expecting drogue chutes to deploy, and then the main chutes shortly after that here in a couple of minutes. Again, a lot of excitement for Inspiration 4 crew's return, waiting on drogue chute deploy. That happens at about 18,000 feet.
Dragon, brace for drogue window.
Copy that, SpaceX. We're bracing.
On re-entry, the team's experiencing about 3 to 5 Gs.
We heard some words to have them brace for drogue deploy. They will feel the difference in speed when the chutes do deploy. That was what the core mentioned there. That's such a cool shot of Dragon coming back down to Earth. It looks very fast in this camera view here.
Yeah, so this is a great shot of Dragon looking up at the drogue chutes. A lot of communication going back and forth between the crew and ground station, but the drogue's job is to slow the vehicle down from about 350 miles an hour to 120. We are expecting the main chutes for these to cut off and the main chutes to come shortly after this.
Dragon, these are 4 happy mains. Dragon, descent right nominal. You have visual from the Cubby forces.
Copy that, SpaceX. Good news.
And at 4:04 p.m. Pacific time, we do have confirmation that the main chutes have deployed, and you can see that on your left-hand screen of a camera looking forward above the Dragon capsule, looking at those 4 main chutes.
1,000.
Copy, 1,000.
The next event coming up now is a visual confirmation of splashdown. You can see the Dragon capsule on your right-hand screen slowly coming down now. We've talked about how fast the vehicle has been traveling, but they will be touching down approximately 15 miles per hour when they touch the Atlantic Ocean there.
800, SpaceX.
We copy 800.
Now, the Dragon 1 program had great success with the water landing, with 20 successful splashdowns over the course of that program, 9 of which were carried out by flight-proven Dragon spacecraft.
And this is a great shot. Dragon continuing to descend back towards Earth, again, targeting a landing, a splashdown off the coast of Florida in the Atlantic Ocean.
Copy 600. Copy 400.
We're bracing.
We copy 200. SpaceX's splashdown and main service. Copy code 1. Copy standing line. Inspiration 4, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home to planet Earth. Your mission has shown the world that space is for all of us and that everyday people can make extraordinary impacts in the world around them. Thank you for sharing your leadership, hope, generosity, and prosperity. And congratulations on your incredible journey.
Thanks so much, SpaceX. It was a heck of a ride for us. It's just getting started.
Copy, just getting started.
So welcome back. Inspiration 4, the Dragon Resilience capsule has returned. The crew has returned. What a phenomenal, phenomenal visual that we got. And I love that Jared said, we're just getting started.
Right. This is the beginning of their journey, of the next steps to the new era in human space flight. And just, you know, what an incredible mission. What an amazing view watching them touch down and splash down into the Atlantic Ocean. You could hear the crowd here, so excited to welcome the crew back home.
Yes. So we do have a couple of events that need to happen first before we can start to get the crew out of the capsule. So you can see some boats headed towards Dragon. And you know, the first job is to make sure that the area around Dragon is safe to approach, and then we'll go in there, start rigging the Dragon up to be able to hoist later on onto our main recovery vessel. So we also heard that Jared had given us the confirmation of stable 1. What that means is Dragon has splashdown and is upright. There's also a stable 2. Dragon can actually be upside down or sideways. It is waterproof and has systems where it can pump seawater into some bladders to help keep it upright. So again, stable 1 is the best possible scenario that we can achieve, and that's what we see on screen right now.
And just something to note, there are going to be a few operations that happen before the crew can get out of the capsule, so they will be strapped into their seats, remain strapped into their seats throughout these operations until, basically until hatch open, once we have the Dragon capsule on board the recovery vessel. So we do have some events coming up next. The fast boats will be approaching the Dragon capsule. They'll be doing some inspections to make sure that it is safe before we begin operations to lift Dragon out of the water onto the recovery vessel.
Dragon, SpaceX's go for recovery personnel to approach. Expect personnel alongside in 1 minute.
And copy that, SpaceX. We're looking forward to seeing it.
And Dragon, with that, we request to come aboard via display cam.
And say again, SpaceX.
Requesting permission to come aboard via display cam.
Permission granted. Come aboard, SpaceX.
Now what you're seeing on your screen is the recovery team approaching Dragon. Again, they will be starting to do some inspections. They'll do some ordnance and hypergol checks just to make sure that the vehicle is safe before they begin rigging Dragon to bring the vehicle onto the recovery vessel. And I think on the left-hand screen, that is someone on a jet ski helping to pull some of those chutes out of the water. They did automatically detach from Dragon once the vehicle splashed down. So now they are removing them from the water.
Yeah, it is super important that we cut those main parachutes. We don't want any type of wind or even the water to pull or drag the Dragon capsule. But when we did see Dragon splash down, we also saw really good visuals of the mains being cut as well. There is boat and personnel that are going to go out there and collect those chutes as part of the recovery operation. We are expecting about an hour from splashdown until we can get the crew outside of the capsule. Again, we're going through a series of safety checks and some other operations to get Dragon hoisted, rigged up, and lifted up onto the main recovery vessel before we can open that side hatch and get the crew out. It was very, very exciting. I think the couple of seconds leading up to splashdown, you could hear a pin drop here in Hawthorne. But as soon as we made contact with the water, excitement erupted, and it was just amazing.
Again, this is the Inspiration 4 crew, the first all-civilian mission to orbit with 4 incredible crew on board, and we now have an inside view on Dragon as they are sitting on the ocean water awaiting for the recovery operations. Looks like we got a selfie.
I think Dr. Cyan is taking some post-splashdown pictures. Well deserved.
And again, this is standard procedure. We do have some crew climbing on board Dragon. They're performing some inspections, just making sure that the vehicle is safe prior to the next
Dragon
step.
SpaceX. Hypergol sweeps and ordnance checks are nominal. Rigging is in progress. Approximately 25 minutes until capsule lift. Stand by for PMC.
Some excitement from the crew on board. And if you noticed the difference in view, the camera actually has not moved, but the seats, from what you've seen previously of this view, the astronauts are actually rotated a little bit more forward, and that is for these return operations.